Today I'm going to Disney's famous Halloween party to see how much candy you can actually get. I wanted to see if I could get enough candy to make it worth the cost. The only problem? Tickets have been sold out for months. So we did the only thing we could do. We absolutely YOLO'd it, drove to the parks, paid for parking, dressed up in full costumes, and went to the front to see if there was any tickets available on the day of. Oh, frick! Oh, no.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. But there was no time to waste. No, seriously. We got in at 6:30, and because we brought the baby with us, we probably had until about 10 at the max to make this work.
Thank you, Gwen. Appreciate it. Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
So, the plan was simple. Step 1, hit every single treat station. Step 2, get as much candy as possible in 3.5 hours. Step 3, watch the fireworks with my family. Step 4, profit. Optional. After doing my own research, I knew that Tomorrowland was probably going to have the best bet for raking in the candy, so I wanted to go ahead and get rid of the west side of the park first. So that's what we did. We tried to hit all of Adventureland really quick, but it still took us like 30 minutes. We're three locations in. We're looking pretty good. A lot of people are getting distracted by the rides that are available, but that's not us. We're focused. We're focused. Here's the thing, we were having a ton of fun. The downside, we were not getting enough candy. We were already an hour into the night and barely had been able to fill up a bag. And in order to get my money's worth, we had to make some changes. Because if we didn't, we might miss the fireworks show and miss out on a core family memory. And I was not gonna let that happen. And at about 8 o'clock, I decided to do something drastic, something crazy. I decided the only thing left to do was to go toon mode. Listen, I was a man on a mission. I hit up the Monsters Inc. laugh floor, and I also finally hit the Carousel of Progress.
Bag. There we go.
Realizing that was gonna be the moneymaker. You could just walk in circles and get candy over and over and over again. I also figured out a small little trick that could get me some extra candy if I played my cards right. It's called holding my baby in my arms and distracting the person emptying the candy into my bag. And after hitting up all of Tomorrowland, we made our way up to Storybook Circus for something really, really important. My first bag dump. You're fine. Go for it. Anything for Peter Pan. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. All right, we got the first full bag of candy already, so I'm gonna dump this out, see how we're doing. The goal is by the end of the night, I got this whole thing taken care of. Let's see if I can get this done. Carousel of Progress, honestly, is probably gonna be my best bet to just load up on candy. I've only got a few more that I gotta hit, and then I can just start going. We headed up to Gaston's Tavern on our way down to PhilharMagic. Keep that in mind, because that's gonna come back later. After a few groupies asked me for my autograph.
Can I get your autograph, please?
No autographs tonight, thank you though.
Okay. Next time, maybe.
Yeah. With only 3 stops left, we made our way to PhilharMagic and to the Princess Meet and Greet area to get the last 2 in Fantasyland. PhilharMagic was great because there was 2 buckets, one in the beginning and one at the end.
We got a double whammy over here. A double barrel.
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar. Thank you so much.
I had high hopes after this, and so we went to the Princess Meet and Greet and were completely disappointed. There was a line. This is the first time I had seen a line all night. It was annoying. But hey, we went, grabbed our candy, and we headed out of there because we had some places to be. Our last stop on the list is Gaston's Tavern, and boy did that place come in clutch.
Happy Halloween. All right, ready?
Okay, this is don't tell anyone I did this. Okay. Even you guys don't tell them I did this.
The only problem? I had to take a dump. That's bag dump number 2, ladies and gentlemen. There was no way just 2 bags was going to be worth my park ticket. So I ended up doing a few laps around Gaston's Tavern, and what was crazy was within 15 minutes, I was able to fill up another bag and do my 3rd and final bag drop.
Oh, I've never met you before.
No, never. I just got here.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Wow.
Step 1, complete. We hit every single station, and now it's time to just maximize our profits. And by profits, I mean candy. So I absolutely skedaddled my way to Carousel of Progress and just started looping.
This is the move. This is the move.
I mean, I was getting candy after candy after candy. So much so the lady just knew what I was doing and just had my candy ready for me by the end of it.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I was able to do this for about 30 to 40 minutes while my wife got some food, but I was starting to worry we were going to miss the fireworks in 15 minutes. And I honestly knew it was a non-negotiable. I could just sit and just stay here and just rake in candy for the next hour while the fireworks were going on, but I started to realize there was more to this whole thing than just getting candy. Yes, it was a fun excuse to get out here with my family, but I knew if I went home and didn't get to see the fireworks with my son and my wife, it would all feel like a waste. I ended up catching up with my wife and we headed over to see the fireworks. We tried making our way into the crowd, but if you've ever navigated a stroller with a child in it and thousands of people all standing around staring up at the sky, it's not fun. Okay, it's not fun. So we decided to book it to the front of the park. We went on Main Street and we got to see an amazing finish. And with that, it was
Time to go.
okay, we're back home. I have all the candy. I have the receipt of how much money I spent on this trip. I found how much a bag of candy, pretty much this, at Target would be. It would come out to be about $20 for like 46.19 ounces. So that equates to about 43 cents an ounce. This is $20 worth of candy. So 832 ounces I need. 50-ounce pile. So far, 100 ounces of candy, 150 ounces total. Total of 228 ounces of candy. How much would that come out to be? Wait a second. I started doing the math in my head and I started realizing I don't know where this is gonna land. But I couldn't help but think that no matter the result, this whole thing was worth it. Whether it was the adrenaline of wondering if we were gonna even make it into the park in the first place, or walking around the park and just getting the chance to see my son enjoy Disney World. I totally understand now why a dad would want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars just to take their kids here. Being here in Magic Kingdom really was a magical moment for my son. And because of that, it was magical for me too. But enough about that, let's see how much candy I actually got so far. So if I have 228 ounces times 43. This is about $98 that I spent